Meet Pablo Escobar, the world's most dangerous drug lord. You see, Pablo Escobar wasn't happy with the direction his life was headed at, so he snitched himself to the feds to see if that's gonna bring about world peace. Likewise, his acts of crime were so scathing that the Colombian prison wardens immediately promoted him to a luxurious prison stay over other prisoners in his country. This facility contained a sauna, a jacuzzi, a nightclub, a state-of-the-art football field, high-tech gadgets, a pile of straps, a waterfall with water bills stretching the US-Mexico border, and a zoo.
Lord have mercy.
I couldn't believe him. How did he have a zoo in his prison cell? You wake up one morning after you drop the soap, and the next minute, your pets and animals are running wild on cocaine. They're like, yay, speaking in cursives. Then this middle-aged man turned psychopath got breastfed by the Colombian feds after he folded two people from his prison premises into the shadow realm. When word got out, Pablo caught them lacking, became the cocaine weed nation president with Black Air Force energy, and snuck out of prison during nighttime. The US celebrated this move made by Pablo and formed alliances with the Cali cartel and another military group called Los Perseguidos por Pablo Escobar to chokeslam this nigga into his coffin. This was the equivalent of the US, the UK, and France combined to eliminate the Nazis. Why so many ops for one man? Let me be the first to tell you that this man's cartel squad wiped 30 of this Colombian colonel's men in approximately 15 days, had the Minister of Justice evicted from existence, blew up an airplane with over 100 people in it, and pulled the six-mast extension of over 500 police officers in the city of Medellin. These figures were so mortifying that nobody in Medellin wanted to smoke with Pablo Escobar. One wrong move meant that you drew yourself closer to playing poker with Hitler away from the pearly gate. But Pablo was brave, and hey man, shut your mouth. We are not told that this man Pablo was responsible for at least 80% of cocaine distribution and consumption worldwide, which made him and his cartel a weekly revenue of $400 million. Man had so much money that he lost 10% of it each year from rats alone. You're telling me that he transported 15 tons of cocaine outside Colombia every day? You know how heavy 15 tons is. This is equivalent to a freight truck. Pablo Escobar was not playing games with anybody, especially since it took nearly 500 days after his infamous prison escape to find him. And when they did, the alliance sent a SWAT team armed with rifles and AKs for a rumble in the jungle outside his aunt's crib. Word. MTV for sure wanted to hit it raw, but Pablo begged otherwise. So this man Pablo fired straight shots through the door like he auditioning to be the best performing hitman on Mars. Then him and his bodyguard yanked up a wooden cardboard to stall the feds, who crushed the door on their way in and scoped them both skedaddling upstairs. Then Pablo froze and thoughts of his girl, his kids, his family, his baddie, and his money immediately raced through his head before he reactivated his final form, weaving immunity spell from the straps. As soon as the first officer walked in, Pablo snapped a cold headshot of him like he aimed against Machine Gun Kelly in his last run as Slim Shady. The officer in red caught a glimpse of Pablo's bodyguard and cocked the strap on his leg, had him like he about to do missionary on Daniela Anteri. Weave Nation President Pablo pulls him up like Rapunzel, caught another officer lacking in 4K and folded him up. Then he yeeked another cardboard downstairs to stall him again. Bro, clearly it didn't work the first time. What made you believe it'd work again? But Pablo made up for his letdowns and increased his but his glory was short-lived after they caught them both slipping in his aunt's roof. Then out of nowhere, a bullet flew towards him and clapped his bodyguard flat. Oh shit! Had my man on all fours and he got stuck on his legs and above his waist. The ops pulled up, saw this man Pablo blacking out and told him, "You put up a good fight, big bro. But now, we finna turn your ass into a Twitter hashtag." They popped Escobar in his head so hard, the pop smoke turned on his grave and reincarnated into Noah Lyles. How is this even possible? This man Lyles looked like he was boxing his ops with his feet. It's no wonder he's been running the fades on the track as if he got demon-possessed by Pablo. He's out here trying to get his generational lick back for what they did to him from the multiverse the month before the scamdemic. History will never forget Pablo Emilio Escobar Escobar Gaviria. Whoever wrote his eulogy had her fiending and her hands bleeding because Pablo's pen was made of spikes and knives, words hardly visible as she carved the remnant reins of this memory. Girl wrote him so deeply in her words that the one who reads will beg to meet him. Pablo Escobar played to people's fantasies, discovered the thumbscrews of the United States, and finessed the streets out of billions of dollars. You got the prostitutes praising him on Thanksgiving for that. But just like Lee Harvey Oswald, his hideout game lacked substance. He failed to keep his slimes dependent on him, and his form was not fluid at all. As a result, he lost his money, his girl, his baddies, his slimes, and the US economy, and his place in heaven. And if that heaven ain't hoodline up lately, then I don't know what is. Until then, everyone, I am the Monthly, and this is goodbye.